Generating. Initializing. Stand by. Cambridgeshire, Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, Hertfordshire.
New music generator.
New music generator.
New music generator.
What do you expect me to say? Little bit of inspiration, start off your day. I ain't got no pearls of wisdom, gotta understand. Hold too tight to your potential, it turns into sand. Wake up, this is reality. Break up with who you could have been. Wake up, this is reality. That was just a dream. That was just a dream. What do you expect me to do? Stuck inside a circle's got me singing the blues. Why does this happen to me every time? Take me back to when I was 9. I'm losing my mind. Wake up, this is reality. Break up with who you could have been. Wake up, this is reality. That was just a dream. That was just a dream. Don't tell me things I don't already know. There's a reason I ignore it. Go with the flow of promises, perfect lies, all the things you ever tried. Cleaning out the cupboard, clearing out 1,000 lies. Wake up, this is reality. Break up with who you could have been. Wake up, this is reality. Break up with who you could have been. Wake up, this is reality. Break up with who you could have been. Wake up, this is reality. That was just a dream. Wake up, this is reality. Break up with who you could have been. Wake up, this is reality. Wake up. That was just a dream.
That is Sakara, and this is reality. Hello, welcome to the New Music Generator. Hope I find you well, wherever and however you are listening to the program today. You are very welcome. My name is Tim Willett, and I will be here for the next 2 hours with the very best new music from across East Anglia. Lots of new music from the inbox to play you on the program today. We've also got another guest to talk to. We'll be talking to the Norfolk-based group Crying in Colour a little bit later on. Because they are playing Futurefest, which is a music festival happening in Norwich this weekend, and we'll find out a bit more about that from them. We'll also play their new single. We've got the first play of the new track from Myopia. We've also got new music from Mulholland Jive, Jess Dec, VOYAGE, Zach Potter, and also some new artists to NMG that we've never featured before. And they've all got in touch with us via inbox at newmusicgenerator.com. You're very welcome whether you're watching us on YouTube this evening, whether you're listening to us on the radio, on the podcast, on Spotify or wherever. If you are live on YouTube tonight, get in touch with us in the comments. Nice to get a chat going, and I'll be in there in just a second. Let's move on with the first track proper of the show. Oh, actually, no, before we do that, the whole reason I played Sakara's This Is Reality, sorry, I should have explained this, is I was looking on Instagram earlier, and she posted a couple of days ago that the music video for that track won an award as part of the Big Trouble Little Pictures Total Arts Annual Film Festival that happened at the Cambridge Junction. Now, this was last year, and she's only recently realised that it won. Or only recently posted about that it won. So belated congratulations, Sakara, that your video This Is Reality won at that particular film festival, and that is why we're playing that track. It's been out a while. We played it on the show last year originally. Right, let's move on with this track from Grace Calver. I saw her play live at First Light Festival at the weekend, which was a very enjoyable little trip to Lowestoft last Saturday. I'll tell you more about it in a minute after this. This is her latest. It's called New Shirt.
but I guess for you I might. New shirt, short skirt, I might be overdressed. Our friends are in their jeans, but I'm trying to impress. You walked in, I realised, and you looked me in the eyes. All of my social skills, they die. Here come all those butterflies. Go to the bar to kill some time, 'cause I'm too nervous to say hi. I'll hide behind my glass of wine and hope that you will know you are everything I need. My heart skips a beat every time you look at me. You can make my life complete. Sweep me off my feet. You don't even notice me. Oh wow, I found you standing next to me. Asked how I was, said that you heard my song on the BBC. You talk, I thought, this is my dopamine. And you smile and touch my hand, I forget how to breathe. I've got your number in my phone, and I'll be waiting for your call. Even if there's other plans, I'm prepared to drop them all. My friends all think I've lost my mind, 'cause I keep laughing at your jokes. They're not that funny half the time. I just want you to know you are everything I need. My heart skips a beat every time you look at me. You can make my life complete. Sweep me off my feet. You don't even notice me. Love it when you smile at me, breathless when you look at me. I think you should be with me, marry me. Love it when you smile at me, breathless when you look at me. I think you should be with me, marry me. This is kind of stressing me, giving me anxiety. I think I should stop this now. Stop talking, stop talking.
That is Grace Calver, and the track is called New Shirt. It's available for you now. I didn't pay attention to that properly when I was playing it on the show last week. I did notice just there that there is a mention of BBC in there. Well, Grace, you could have done another version, because NMG, BBC, same number of syllables. Heard my song on NMG. Maybe next time you're in the studio, you can rectify that for us. So, as I say, I saw Grace at the First Light Festival last weekend. First time I'd been to the festival. It's been happening for the last couple of years, and we've had a partnership with First Light through the NMG Awards for the last number of years, where they've kindly put on an act that we've chosen through the awards on their New Dawn stage. So I thought, better get myself over there. So me and Alex went on a little jolly day trip on Saturday over to Lowestoft. It's about a 2-hour trip each way. From where me and Alex are both based. So it was a little road trip, and the weather was beautiful, a little too hot at times. But we stayed there for a good few hours through the afternoon and into the early evening, and we saw Chance for Good, who were this year's NMG Awards selection act on the New Dawn stage, and got to catch up with those guys after their set. Then we wandered off and we found Grace Calver, and she did a half an hour sort of acoustic set. And then we went back to the New Dawn stage, and we saw Ollie Harris and his band play live. So that was nice, and amongst some few other people that we bumped into and people that stopped and said hello. Really enjoyable festival, and definitely will be back again in the future. Congratulations to the organisers of First Light for another successful year. Now, if you want to send your music into the programme, all you have to do is send us an email. It's inbox@newmusicgenerator.com. You have to be an artist from our coverage area. We've turned away quite a lot of people lately, which is sad, from outside of our coverage area. So our coverage area is East Anglia, and by that we mean Cambridgeshire, Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, Hertfordshire and Bedfordshire. So if you are an artist from any of those places and you would like your music to be played on the show, then you can get in touch with us, inbox@newmusicgenerator.com.
To submit your music to the show, email an MP3 or WAV file to inbox@newmusicgenerator.com, ensuring you include a short biography and links to your social media.
All submissions from within our coverage area in East Anglia will be considered for airplay.
You're listening to the New Music Generator with Tim Willett.
So this is what exactly Jess and Dec have done. They say, "We hope you're well," attached is our brand new single, Caught by the Dawn. We wrote this song in Mount Mulholland. Probably pronounced that incorrectly because it's somewhere in New Zealand, and everywhere in New Zealand's got difficult to pronounce place names, but that's what we're going to go with. When we were on our big trip there at the very beginning of this year, Jess lived there for a year when she was about 5 or 6 years old, as her family did a big trip out there for a year, as her late father had family there, and she absolutely loved it. Because of this, it's a very special place for her family. So as well as all finally going back to where we lived at the end of 2025, 15 years on from when we were last there, it was also special for me to be able to take Dec and show him a place that is important to me. We explored the beautiful town of Mount Mulholland, where I used to live, but also couldn't stand the idea of not playing our music whilst we were away. So we bought a second-hand guitar from Facebook Marketplace on the other side of the world and played on the beach almost every night of our trip. We planned on selling it there before we flew it home, but as you do with guitars, we got far too attached and ended up very expensively flying it home with us. As it became so sentimental, this is the song we wrote on one of those nights. The beginning of the song even includes a little voice note we made as we began writing it on the beach. The song itself is nothing too fancy or crazy. We already feel like our songwriting has grown and evolved more since we wrote this back in January, and have many more songs we're excited to share, but we felt it's only right to release this one. It's a pretty gentle, chilled out song, which to us sounds exactly like how it felt to be next to the New Zealand sea. Perfect little capturing of those moments for us. We hope you like it. We'd love it if you could give it a spin. Right, I'm cranking up the record player. Let's give this a spin. This is Jess and Dec and Caught by the Dawn.
Right, Jess and Dec's brand new original Writing on the Beach. We're writing on the beach at Mount Mulholland.
Between the mountain and the sea, mountain and the sea. eyes all day. Bring your voice and mine intertwine like the shades of blue and green. Caught by the dawn between. Caught by the dawn between. Caught by the dawn between the mountain and the sea.
Beautiful track that really does fit in with the weather that we're having at the moment in the UK. I wonder if they've been to a Suffolk beach and recreated those memories. Yay! That is Jess Dec, and the track is called Caught by the Dawn. This is the New Music Generator featuring emerging artists from across East Anglia, Jess Dec being from Suffolk, as is Grace Calver, the first artist that we played on the show today. We're now heading over the border into Cambridgeshire to play you a new track from the Irish musical maestro Ben Mulholland, aka Mulholland Jive. Built around a rotating lineup of talented players, the Mulholland Jive project expands into a vibrant 9-piece band, bringing Ben's lively blend of instrumental jazz, funk, and rock to the stage. The band have a strong live reputation with appearances at Cheltenham Jazz Festival, Ely Arts Festival, and Cambridge's Strawberry Fair, along with headline shows at the John Peel Centre, the Smokehouse, and the Portland Arms. That is the bio on the press release that I got sent, which was useful because it provided me with a bit of extra information that Ben doesn't send me himself when he sends me his music directly. Musical influences include Snarky Puppy, Wolf Peck, Ezra Collective, Jacob Collier, and in the rock category, the likes of Muse, The White Stripes, and Royal Blood. This track is out on Friday the 26th, ahead of a live gig at the Plough in Shepperth this Saturday, where you can see Mulholland Jive and the band play live. This is brand new. It is called Mojo. Yeah, that tune slaps. Love that. That might be my favourite Mulholland Jive track to date. That's going to go round and round my head. That is Mojo from Mulholland Jive. It's available for you from Friday, and you can see them play live at the Plough in Shepworth with no entry fee. All you need to do is go along and buy lots of drinks. And apparently they'll be on the outside bar. I did see the Plough have turned themselves around for outdoor stuff for the foreseeable future. They've got a lovely outdoor stage there and a good beer garden. So if you are lucky enough to be down there on Saturday, I wish I could go. I really do wish I could go. Then have a lovely time. And if you see a lady dancing around a little bit too overexcited with pink hair, then that is Alex Elbro, and you can tell her from me to sit down and calm down if she gets too overexcited. Mulholland Jive and Mojo, like that a lot. I'll definitely be playing that again on the show over the next few weeks, that is for sure. Coming up, we'll be talking to Crying in Colour, a Norwich-based band who are part of the lineup for Futurefest that's happening in Norwich this Sunday. But first, let's head over to Essex to meet Zach Potter, an artist who we have not yet played on the programme. But his very first email that he sent began with the sentence, "I'm a big fan of yours." So if you send me any email that says that as the opening gambit, I'm going to at least continue to read. And I did. Zach is an Essex-born singer-songwriter whose journey started with pop influences like the Kooks, John Mayer and Bob Dylan. He's now exploring heartfelt indie songwriter sound infused with artists such as John Mayer, Paolo Nutini and Jake Bugg. His music speaks about love, nostalgia and old memories. He has been on a UK tour of the Foodies Festival, opening up for the likes of Scouting for Girls and Blue. You can catch Zach in and around the local bars and folk clubs in Essex. This is Zach Potter, Z-A-C, Potter, and this track is called City Lights.
City lights burning low. There's still some place that I've gotta go. It's you I'm thinking of. It's you that I messed up. And fire burning in those eyes reminds me of someone. I want you to meet my family. I'm gonna tell them you're my one. And do you realize there's something in those eyes? Isn't she lovely? She might be with somebody new, and I don't really care about it, 'cause girl, I once had you. You are on my mind, I say it all the time. You never listen to what I say, so it's time to say goodbye. And fire burning in those eyes reminds me of someone. I want you to meet my family. I'm gonna tell them you're my one. And do you realize there's something in those eyes? Isn't she lovely? She might be with somebody new, and I don't really care about him, 'cause girl, I once had you.
Short but sweet. A very good, nice introduction to Zach's music. Hopefully he will send us some more. That is Zach Potter, and the track is called City Lights. If you want to find out more about Zach, then he is on all the social media platforms. On Instagram, his handle is Z4CP0TT3R, and he is Zach Pot on TikTok. Inbox at newmusicgenerator.com. That's exactly what Zach did to get in touch with us, and he's found himself on the show a couple of weeks later. Have to say, though, that was only 2.5 minutes long, that song, so I did only get 2.5 minutes of aircon. So I need to play longer songs, I think, today. It is very hot here in the UK at the moment. Record temperatures for June today. I do have a little air conditioning unit which I've been moving around the house with me to wherever I've been during the day, and it's currently behind me down here venting out of the window, which means the window's open and you might be able to hear children playing in the background, which is a little bit annoying. But hopefully you can't hear those. But yeah, every time a song's on, I'm putting the air conditioning machine on. But 2.5 minutes is not long enough, so we need to find some longer songs, I think. But we're not going to find them with this next act. This is the new track from VOYAGE, and it's always lovely to play something from VOYAGE. Always put a smile on my face whenever we do. This is their new track, which is called What Does Love Feel Like? And it's taken from the band's album Boogie in Space that comes out on Friday, the 26th of June. I should say, a sad departure from the band recently announced that Tom, the band's guitarist, has left the band by mutual consent. So they're down one member, although they'll probably replace him sooner rather than later. And to be honest, there's enough of them anyway. I don't think you'd necessarily notice. It's about 300 people in VOYAGE, I think. But this track is one that was written last autumn, and it was written about wanting to create a song that simply made people feel good. Kyle, who's on lead vocals, came up with the chorus and melody, whilst Maisie's trumpet melody changed the whole dynamic of the track and gave it a new energy. Ollie helped shape the lyrics, as he seems to come up with good lyrical ideas before 12 p.m. It was absolutely imperative we had the chorus written before then. Finn had the drums and percussion down before the first chord was played. Matt added the synth solo and key change. We recorded it in just 2 days before mixing and mastering it through a 2-inch tape to capture that classic 70s sound. After sitting on it for nearly a year, we're finally ready to share it, and we think it might be our best song yet. Well, I'm excited by this then, because I have latched on to a few VOYAGE tracks and really, really loved them straight away. Carousel being my current favourite VOYAGE track, I think. So let's see. I have not pressed play on this yet myself, so let's see what we think. This, the band say, might be their best song yet. You can have it streaming in your ears on Friday. This is What Does Love Feel Like from VOYAGE.
Across the room, I look at
Oh, key change. Oh man. The key change was the cherry on the top of the cake. Oh, we're playing that again later. That's Voyage and What Does Love Feel Like? It's available as part of their new album that's coming out on Friday. And they have a gig, the Three Wise Monkeys in Colchester, with support from the amazing Dan Sutton on Friday the 7th of August, where they'll be showcasing music from their new album, Boogie in Space. Tickets are £7.50, doors are at 7:30. You can go and find details on their Instagram, Exhibit Voyage, and you'll find the ticket info that you need there. I have got that date penciled into my diary. If I can get myself over to Colchester, I'll dance my way over there. Then I'd love to come and see that gig because I think it would be rather fun. Right, we are half an hour into the programme. Thank you for your comments on YouTube. Hello to Brooke, Alex, John, Ben, all in there having a chat away. You can do that as well, but you do need to subscribe to our YouTube channel in order to be able to comment on our YouTube streams. So please give us a subscribe if you're listening to us on the radio or you are watching on YouTube and you haven't yet pressed that subscribe button. Please do. Likewise, we're also on Instagram, so give us a follow on there as well. We would be very, very grateful.
You're listening to the New Music Generator with Tim Willett.
You are listening to the New Music Generator. It's time to chat to a band who we have been featuring on the show for about a year, actually. It was June 2025 we were first introduced to Crying in Colour. Hello, guys.
Hi.
How are you all today?
Very well, thank you. Pretty tired.
Doing good? Tired. Oh, I won't keep you very long, but I think you're all together for... Are you rehearsing tonight?
Yes, yeah, just had our practice, made some noise.
Yeah, ready for the waterfront.
Ready for the waterfront, yeah.
Nice. And where do you rehearse?
We're at Earth Studios, pretty much weekly, where we can.
Nice. That's in Norwich, yeah?
Correct, yeah.
Brilliant. So, as I say, June 2025 is when I was first introduced to you guys as a band. I have been playing Kara's music for a while before that, but I don't know the rest of you. So how about we start with you introducing yourselves and what your role is in the band?
Which way do you want to start? Me?
You.
Well, I'm Luke. I play drums and Crying in Colour.
I'm Kieran and I play bass.
And I'm Marcus and I play guitar and backing vocals.
And I'm Cara and I do lead vocals.
Brilliant. So the band has been around for about a year or so, is that right?
Yeah,
It kicked off with our first song in, as you mentioned, in June.
Yeah.
And then our first actual live performance was actually at Futurefest, at the Brickmakers, and that was August. So yeah, just about a year.
Brilliant. And the primary reason I've got you on is to talk about Futurefest. So you've been invited back for a second year running. That's good.
It is always a good sign.
Yeah.
I feel like that was like, we got it. But yeah, no, it's set to be a great day. So we're excited to be back.
Cool. So how did the band form? What's the story behind you guys?
Wow. It was basically, it's like to join my band, which is almost like online dating, but for band members, people looking to join projects or to create projects. And our then bassist at the time put a ad out for people to just wanting to jam, and then it kind of we had a few rehearsals. These guys invited me a bit later on down the line. I obviously sung folk music and pop music, so I did not think it would work, and then I don't know, it was just so cathartic and I just thought I have to keep coming back. So that's pretty much, I think it took us 2-3 practices to really vibe with each other, and then we were like, yes, let's keep it going.
So are you looking to kind of diversify then, Cara, into this kind of indie sort of rockier music rather than the stuff you were doing before?
Pretty much so. I think I'm hooked by this at the moment. I think performing with these guys and performing live is just a completely different ballgame than solo acoustic guitar. There's way more energy, and I like that I can explore that side of my music, which is a bit more fierce and more aggressive.
Mm-hmm. And what's the backstory between the other guys then? Were you in bands before, or what's your history?
Well, yeah, I also play in Blank Talk, which Marcus now plays in Blank Talk as well.
So incestuous, this music scene, isn't it?
I know. One family.
Kieran's in like 5 bands.
Yeah, I do a bit of touring here and there, and I've got a couple other bands on the go. But these guys sort of messaged me out of the blue, and they were like, we need a bass player. Do you fancy coming to jam?" I was like, "Yeah, might as well," and stuck around.
Yeah, I was very friendly. I feel like I was very friendly.
you
I'm not very friendly anymore.
No.
Ruined it now, but it's fine.
Used to it.
Yeah.
Do you have to crack the whip, Cara?
Sorry, Tim?
Do you have to crack the whip with these guys and keep them in check?
They're impossible. Honestly, it's very we are kind of like family vibe now, so I think we give each other a bit of stick.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one is definitely shaking things up since you joined the band. We're more feral than we used to be. We used to be a little bit more, but it's fun. It's exciting. You never really know when you're gonna get cancelled. Yeah, all that.
So they're basically living scared each day that one day they might be dropped from the band.
I'm terrified.
Do you think? I think so. We could
Yeah.
do a power play there. Mess with your head.
Yeah, sorry, I've just given her an
Would be
idea.
nice. Would be nice.
So I was doing some research. Whenever I get a band on, I look back at the first time it was that I heard from them and when we played you. I've established, as far as I can tell, we've played every track that you've released in the last year, and I think we're now up to, well, you've just sent me another one, so I think that might be the 6th track that we're going to play. But the most recent one, as of before today, is a track called Stay With Me that you released earlier on this year, and you released a series of singles last year. Is it kind of a conscious decision behind your release strategies, just as a new band, to put singles out on a regular basis?
Yes, we are trying to be as consistent as we can be.
As soon as we've got them and we feel comfortable with them, as
Yeah.
soon as we can, we're in the studio.
Been a lot of writing recently.
Yes.
Yeah, we are working on a lot of new stuff. I think we're trying to find, because we all bring a different sound to the band. We all have very different influences, from metal to Taylor Swift. We are very, our songs have each been a little bit of an experimentation in their own right. So I think now that we're forming our sound, we will try and be a little bit more consistent with getting stuff out there.
I'm going to touch upon, and I'm going to ask you all individually, some of your music tastes, because I know that you, again, one of your first emails to me, you said that you describe the band as being a melting pot of different musical influences. So I'm going to probe that.
I think it's still accurate.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm going to probe that in a minute, but let's talk about the sound of the band. How would you describe yourselves now, and maybe I guess, as you say, you've evolved over the last year or so and kind of found your sound. So what sort of, I don't like bands to put labels on themselves, but I'm going to ask you to, where would you kind of put yourselves at the moment with the sound that you're doing?
I think we always go for like alternative. It's a pretty safe.
Yeah.
It's safe, like it's because we pull from so many different places. It's hard to actually narrow down what it is.
Yeah, alternative rocks are good.
Alt rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. Yeah,
Do you agree?
Oh,
No.
I'm just here.
Okay.
alt rock's good. I'm scared of alternative. When I do the awards each year, I feel like alternative is just a category that I put everybody that I don't know where to put them in another category.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like a bunch of bands, homeless bands. I don't know where to put them. So I don't like alternative unless it's sort of sort of justified. So I was adding another genre on the end. Alt rock is good. I like that.
Alt rock. We're good with that.
Yeah.
That'll stick.
So in terms of putting you guys on a bill, what other bands? And they can be local bands or bigger bands from the national international stage. Who do you think would complement you in terms of your sound now on a lineup?
Are we shooting for the stars, Tim?
Yeah,
With this
whatever.
question? I'd say Paramore, because we often get kind of compared to Paramore. We did open for Mouth Culture at Voyages recently, but they're actually very different to us. We were surprised that we got that one. So I'd say Paramore.
Yeah, it's a solid one. Heard it many a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haley Williams.
Paramore's good. I like Paramore, although they're a band that have changed their sound over the time that they've been around, and they've got in more recent years they've got I'd say they've gone a sort of poppier direction rather than the heavier sound that they had when they first started. One of my very first well, it wasn't one of my very first gigs. My very first gig was Sophie Ellis-Bextor, but we won't talk about that. One of my other earlier gigs that I went to was a Paramore gig, and I was so scared to go anywhere near the front. I stood at the back all night because I was worried I was going to get swept up into a mosh pit.
But I feel like at a Paramore gig to be in a mosh pit, that's a flex.
Yeah. This was early Paramore, so I wasn't very experienced with going to gigs, so I stood at the back. I was quite scared. Anyway, let's talk about you as individuals and your musical influences then, because you say you do bring different influences to the party, and I do like talking about this with bands, particularly when they do have very varied music taste, because I imagine that if one of you was to invite the rest of the band to a gig, to your favourite band, chances are the other three of you probably wouldn't really want to go.
Absolutely accurate, yeah.
So are you going to go with Taylor Swift then, Cara, as one of your main
it's so
influences?
predictable, isn't it? But yes, I am. We have a Taylor Swift. We're supporting a Taylor Swift Goes Punk cover band soon at the Waterfront, and so I've forced these guys to learn a Taylor Swift cover, and we've just practiced it tonight, and they hated every minute. Is that fair?
Kieran loved it.
Kieran
Yeah,
hates it.
absolutely. I loved every second of
Yeah. So it would be Taylor Swift for me.
Okay.
You guys?
But you're supporting a Taylor Swift Goes Punk band, so that's like a twist on Taylor's. I quite like the sound of that.
Oh, I love this one. I was going to go and watch it, Tim, so I'm just going to party. I'm more excited to party with them, no offense, than these guys.
Okay, what about the rest of you then? Name me your favourite band that you would love to go and see play live. And they don't have to still be going, they can be a band from the past.
I've got a top two.
All right, I'll let you have two.
Yes. Alice in Chains and Queen.
Okay.
I'd come to Queen. I would. Yeah,
go.
of course I would. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is that Queen with Freddie Mercury or Queen now with Adam
Yes.
Lambert? Okay, Freddie Mercury. Right.
Freddie Mercury.
Yep, okay. All right.
I'll give you a top two as well. There's too many to choose from. If I had to choose a band called Mr. Big, and a band called Tool.
Okay, I've heard of neither of those, so I'm going to guess that you're more of the metal heavy rock end of things.
Yeah, I'm very much just anything like headbang.
That's my area of musical
rock
expertise
around.
in that genre is not strong. That's why I've not heard of either of those two. I'll now look them up though. Now you've said them.
Yeah, cool,
okay.
perfect.
And finally,
I'm curious to see if any of you can guess my two.
Knuckle puck and movements.
Yeah, there you go.
oh, I've not
Very
heard.
like modern pop punk. That's that sort of. genre.
Okay, okay.
Spotlight.
I think I've heard of Movements. What was the other one? Knuckle Pup.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good name. I like that. And so it's fair to say that it sounds like Queen is probably the most sort of level playing field choice that we would get. That the rest of you, the other two, you'd go to Queen.
Yeah.
Okay, we need a time machine, then we can go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a big reason why I started playing guitar, genuinely.
Really, Queen was your main influence.
It was when I first started playing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, that's a good choice. I like that as an answer. Now, you guys as a band, so the main reason we got you on is to talk about Futurefest, which is at the Brickmakers. As this goes out this coming Sunday, the 28th of June. It's the fourth year that the events happen, but it's the second year that you guys have played. Talk to me about some of the other venues and gigs that you've played in the last year that you've been a band. Any particularly memorable ones so far?
What's the favourite? Voodoo's was the favourite for
Voodoo's
me.
was definitely the favourite, playing for Mount Culture.
We love Voodoo's.
Yeah.
That was the highlight.
Mm-hmm.
Luke printed off the poster, I think, for that.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. That's a top local one for me.
I'd say Voodoo's. I also enjoyed playing the Waterfront. That was really cool gig. Where else have we played?
6-6.
6-6 is cake.
That was my first gig.
Yep.
That was that's a lot of fun.
That was your
Yeah,
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's mental to think, actually.
That is crazy.
Is that last year?
Was it? I don't
No,
know. It was
that
a
was
few
this
months
year.
ago. Yeah. February.
Oh,
I think
it's
it
been
was.
going on forever.
We are. we are.
No,
We
save
are.
us.
Time flies when you're in Crying in Colour. But we are halfway through the year, so I forgive you for thinking that it was last year. You are spoilt in Norwich with the number of music venues that you've got to choose from to play. A particularly vibrant music scene. You've only got to go back to the beginning of this interview, and some of you mentioned that you are in other bands, and there are loads of bands in Norwich that are all doing very well. And is it? Would you say it was fair to say that it's quite a supportive music scene, that you're all backing each other? There's not any sort of rivalry there. You're all kind of friendly with each other and support each other on gigs, and it's a good vibe.
Yeah, definitely. Especially between Blank Talk and Crying Colour. Like, if Marcus Core makes something, then Caleb from Blank Talk would come deaf for us, and vice versa. If Caleb couldn't make something, or our bass player, and just swap.
Yeah.
But definitely, I think there is a sense of camaraderie, and like everyone that we've kind of supported or that we've played alongside, I think we've all had pretty good relationships with. We go and watch each other's shows where we can. We have this little joke. It's sort of a joke, it's sort of not a joke, about Blank Talk rivalry with Crying Colour. That's because I'm a very competitive person, Tim. But largely speaking, yeah, I think we're all very friendly in the scene, which is good.
Have Blank Talk and Crying in Colour played a gig together yet?
They have.
We did want to do a co-headline gig, didn't we? I think we supported you guys, BT.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do a co-headline, I think, Blank Colour or Crying in Talk.
Something along those
Oh,
lines.
okay.
Neither of which makes sense.
That would be quite fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Not only
You'd
just
have
support.
a tough time. You'd both have a tough
Yeah,
time.
Mark's would as well.
You'd be playing double bills.
I'd be fine. I think you'd be the one throwing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Not only just supporting each other, but just all of you on the stage at once, just playing each other's music. That would be crazy. Yeah. Nice. Okay. What else have you got coming up then? We're going to play a track that you've sent me in a minute. We'll talk about that in a second. But gigs wise, this is on the 28th of June. You mentioned the Waterfront. Is that before or after the Futurefest?
That is before that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's been and gone by the time this interview goes out, I'm guessing.
The 20th of June.
20th of June. So that was back in time, everybody. That we'll get back in the time. You've got to get in the time machine to go back to that gig as well. Never mind the Queen gig. Have you got anything else planned for the rest of the summer live wise?
Not really. We got Hunt Stanton, but that's a long way away. Isn't it?
Yeah. We've got a headline in Hunstanton on
Hang
the
on.
green.
Whoa. Hang on a minute. I grew up in Hunstanton. Where the hell is there to play in Hunstanton as a band?
On the green.
On the green?
Yeah,
Outside?
come along.
Really?
It's gonna be wild outside. You can jump into the ocean afterwards. Stage dive into the ocean.
Please no, my stuff's so expensive.
No. I'm not sure about that. When is that? And is that part of a festival event?
That's part of a festival event. That's on the 15th of August, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, I remember
I was
that
gonna
one.
just
Awesome.
check my phone.
Okay. Do you know what? I'm actually going to be in Hunstanton on the 15th of August. So if I'm free, I will come and say hello.
Please do.
Yeah.
Be great.
If only to be curious to see a band play live in Hunstanton that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So
It'll
there we
be
go.
fun. If we get a good day, it'll be fun.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
are pretty focused on the music front, so we haven't done as much grafting for the gigs, other than festivals. So once we get that out the way, the song releases, we will be hitting up a few more venues.
Yeah.
Have you got any aspirations, places you would like to play, or like venues or locations?
I mean, if we're shooting for the stars, then Slam Dunk Festival. I mean, it's not a million miles away.
No.
We did Open to Mouth Culture, which was the Slam Dunk gig.
That is true. That is true. They were Slam Dunk Presents, so maybe hopefully on the radar.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Even in a tiny little tent, we'll take that.
That's fine.
That's the goal. That's the goal. But the venues that we love, again, Voodoo's, it would be great to be back at Voodoo's. Waterfront, we really enjoy playing at. Space are great to us, and I know they've just had a little rejig.
Oh,
Yeah,
thing.
yes.
So hopefully be back at Space too. But yeah, in terms of the big stage, that would be Slam Dunk.
Nice. All right, let's play this track then. Tell me a bit about it. It's called Island of Despair.
Yeah, I would say it's maybe dark. rock. This one is a bit more cinematic. It's a bit of a self-destruction, isolation, heavy, very heavy song. It's not very happy. But we love it. It was fun to do. It was the first one Kieran was on as well. Did you enjoy recording it with us? You have to say yes.
Yeah, I did. It's probably my favourite to play out of the set, aside from this new one that we've just recorded. I don't know if we're allowed to.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just turn up. But yeah, no, it's definitely my favourite to play. It's
You didn't even know someone.
Is he listening?
We're on about. No, I keep getting the names confused.
The new
Well, you've recorded a new screen.
Yeah, no, I thought you were about the other one.
No.
Yeah, IOD. Yeah, that's definitely been. That is definitely my favourite to play out the set. Obviously, I slotted in from in the middle. You guys already had some stuff recorded. But this was like the first proper song I was able to sort of look at and go, well, I'll do my own take on it rather than sort of learning it to your last bass players. But yeah, no, it's great stuff.
Brilliant.
Well done.
You've done well.
I'm going to get executed.
Yeah. As soon as this call's gone, Cara's going to be all over you. She'll go, oh, she'll be
Yeah,
happy.
Kieran's no longer in the band, so
Cracking the whip.
you won't see it. Yeah.
Right, thank you very much for sparing some time from your rehearsal to chat to us, guys. It's been nice to, well, I've met some of you in person before, but I have to say maybe in Unstanton. Perhaps we'll meet in person soon. Just to recap, Futurefest, then it's on 28th of June. That's this Sunday at the Brickmakers in Norwich. It runs from midday till 11. Do you know what time you're on?
I think
5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think our time slot is 5 to 6.
Nice. Okay. And tickets are available. £10 for a day ticket, or you can, with free entry for under 14s and £5 for an evening ticket, which is admittance from 6 o'clock. Some of the other names, and there's many other names on the bill, but the ones that we've played on the show include Lara Price, Ryan Redwood, and Tempest Frayed. So that's a good lineup, even without the rest of those bands. futureradio.co.uk/events if you want to get your tickets for that. Thank you for chatting, guys. Let's play this new track then. This is Crying in Colour and Island of Despair.
There's a place in my mind where I go when I'm left in there alone. It's a pretty little island of despair. There's a room in my house where I sleep when there's nobody here with me. On an awful dusty cobweb armchair. Do you think I'm a wreck? That I'm broken 'cause I like to undo my screws. And every single part of me likes it, and some take you away. I taste the pleasure only when it's served with the side of pain. And every single piece of me knows that it's just another game. You crave the thrill of losing, all because you play
That is new from Crying in Colour. That is called Island of Despair. This is the New Music Generator. We'll be right back.
N-G.
You're listening to the New Music Generator with Tim Willett.
To feel like my life was
This is the New Music Generator, hour number 2, playing Ryan Redwood and Look Up to the Sky. Another artist is on the Futurefest lineup this weekend. Thanks to Crying in Colour for coming on the show. Their new track went down very well, Islands of Despair. What have we got coming up for you in this second hour? Well, we'll be looking ahead to the third episode of Behind the Music, which is Alex Elbro's series, and playing a little preview clip of that. We'll also be playing you music from the Willswood Boys, Ollie Bruce. We've got that new Myopia track on the way as well. New music from James White and the Wildfire, and also from Gabriel Ornate, as well as Tone Blanco. So if you are expecting your track to come up on the show in the next hour, 55 minutes, then it will do so. Stay right there if you're watching us on YouTube. Ben Mulholland popped a comment on the YouTube chat earlier on and said thank you for playing Mojo and saying jolly lovely things about it. Very much enjoying that Zach Potter song. I had a nice message from Zach as well saying thank you very much for playing my music. It was an honour having being on your show, and my family are proud, he said. That's nice. That's very nice. So I think I've said this to you before. I just sit here in a room and talk to myself. So when other people are on the other end and they really appreciate the fact that we're playing their music, that means a lot. I kind of forget that sometimes. I'm just sat here chatting rubbish into a microphone. Last week we had Like Optimists on the show, Suffolk-based band who did play at First Light last Sunday, and also are due to play at Latitude in the Sunrise Arena in a few weeks' time. Let's revisit that new track they sent us. It's called You'll Have to Be Alone.
Six feet underground as the flowers lay around. Picture on a stone made just for you. I remember calls and my impatience took a hold. I regret the last thing that I said to you. So what if you're lonely? I got better things to do. And if you even cared, you would give me the space to move. Your infectious ways are strangling me. So tonight, you'll have to be alone. She complained about too. I'm just sorry I would never amuse. And I question why, oh why I couldn't see the warning signs. Now my God has taken what was once mine. And I see you in that dress, the dress you wore when we first met. And from the door of the funeral home I cried alone. And I reflect on the last thing that I ever said to you. So what if you're lonely? I got better things to do. And if you even cared, you would give me the space to move. Your infectious ways are strangling me. So tonight, you'll have to be. So tonight, you'll have to be. So tonight,
That one's sounding good once again. That's Like Optimists and You'll Have to Be Alone. Another one from last week's playlist now from Alex Wilkinson and the Time Wasters.
One morning light creeps into your bedroom, and I lay awake just to get another look at you. My hands are wrapped into the color of your hair. But miss, can I live? Oh, when you do this to me. Oh, if it's just tonight, then please lay with me. Tell me the things that you've done. Yeah, if it's not forever, that's fine by me. I will be gone by the sun. Yeah, I'll be gone by the sun. I can still taste the coffee on your breath, and I love you alone with the smell of your cigarettes. But I am so stuck in my head is such a mess. Oh, can it be so easy? Holding you this close to me. Oh, if it's just tonight, then please lay with me. Tell me the things that you've done. Yeah, if it's not forever, that's fine by me. I will be gone by the sun. Ooh, if it's just tonight, then please have mercy on me and my fragile heart. 'Cause I never thought I'd fall so easy for you just to open one. If it's just tonight, then please lay with me. Lay with me till the end. Yeah, if it's not forever, then shame on me. At least just stay till the sun. Yeah, stay with me till the sun. Lay with me, watch the sun.
The song's called When the Sun Comes Up. It's from Alex Wilkinson and the Time Wasters. Played that on the show last week. If you ever missed the show, you can listen to it again. It's available on all your normal podcast devices as an audio download or stream. You can also watch it and stream it on Spotify as a video and audio podcast if you would like to do so. You can watch it back on YouTube, and you can also listen to it back on your radio station's Listen Again service. And the track listing for all of our shows goes up on our social media at New Music Generator on Instagram and on Facebook. Right, a new track for you now as we delve back into the inbox from a band from Colchester. These are the Willswood Boys, spelled B-U-O-Y-S. Their new track drops on the 25th of June, and it features Seth Lakeman. The track is called Leave This City. The Willswood Boys are a folk punk trio made up of Josh Alfie, and Joe, combining driving acoustic rhythms, soaring harmonies, and emotionally charged songwriting into a sound that feels equally at home in intimate venues and on festival stages. Known for their passionate live performances and relentless work ethic, the band have quickly become a rising name on the UK folk and alternative circuit. A major milestone for the band came when they were recording an album produced by Frank Turner, before heading out on the road touring alongside Turner himself. Most recently, they recorded a brand new album produced by Seth Lakeman, renowned for his work with the Levellers and some of the UK folk scene's most celebrated artists. Over the years, the boys have toured with the Levellers and Ferocious Dog, while also sharing stages with and supporting artists like Newton Falconer, the Lottery Winners, and Skinny Lister. With a growing reputation for unforgettable live shows and songs packed with honesty, energy, and heart, the Willswood Boys are set for their biggest chapter yet, with a brand new album due for release this autumn alongside a run of singles and a tour. Well, it's nice to meet you guys. Thank you for getting in touch. Nice to represent Colchester with some folk punk music. This is new from the Willswood Boys. It's called Leave This City, featuring Seth Lakeman.
Without a ticket, my destination I know. I don't know where I'll end up, but there's a place that I want to go. I'll get a job and join a band, we might make it big someday. You see my face on TV, we might even catch a break. Leave this city, leave right now. Pack up your things and we will make it somehow. Leave this city, leave right now. Pack up your things and we will make it somehow. Hey! Leave this city, leave right now. Pack up your things and we will make it somehow. Leave this city, leave right now. Pack up your things and we will make it somehow. Leave this city, leave right now. Pack up your things and we will make it somehow. Leave this city, leave right now. Pack up your things and we will make it somehow. Hey!
The track is called Leave This City. It's new from the Willswood Boys. I recognise that name, and I just looked back in my emails to wonder why. Sorry, I just turned the air conditioning off. Wonder why I recognised their name, and it was because they came up as having played at the Hunter Club once before, maybe as part of their open mic night a few years ago. So it just goes to show the development of a band going from open mic night stages to supporting big artists on tour and working with the likes of Seth Lakeman in the studio. That is good. Thank you, guys. They said they found us on Instagram. So there we go. At New Music Generator. Share the word. Spread the word about us. We'll play anybody if your music's good and you're from East Anglia. as we are about to head over back now from Essex through to Colchester, Essex? Yeah, it is, isn't it? To Peterborough with Ollie Bruce, who's an indie pop rock artist playing upbeat songs with addictive melodies. His unique voice creates lullaby-inspired sounds and lyrics. Now with the formation of the band, he is bringing a new level and sound to his music to enhance the immersive feel further for his listeners. This new track is from Ollie, out on the 1st of July. It is called Cafe on the Corner.
That day I saw you at the counter. You were a barista with no fear. The best espresso in my house. The cutest grin I've ever seen. Isn't it strange how I found you? Isn't it strange what fate can do? I met you at the cafe on the corner, the cafe on the corner. Even when I'm feeling down, you whip me up your finest flavor. It brings me back around. That day I saw you at the window. I find my stars that I found you. Those hazel eyes and rainbow smile reminds me why I didn't move. Isn't it strange how I found you? Isn't it strange what fate can do? I met you at the cafe on the corner, the cafe on the corner. Even when I'm feeling down, you whip me up your finest flavor. It brings me back around. It brings me back around. I met you at 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 the cafe on the corner, the cafe on the corner.
The Cafe on the Corner from Ollie Bruce. New music from him. This next track is from Darcy, who says, "Thank you for supporting my music over the past year. Seeing my songs featured on your show has been incredibly encouraging, and I wanted to share my newest release with you personally. My new track is called Delulu, and it was released at 3:36 p.m. on the 18th of June. I don't know what the significance of 3:36 p.m. was, but anyway, we'll continue. Delulu is a high-energy pop dance track blending commercial pop, Balkan rhythms, and playful self-irony into an anthem about believing in yourself before the world does. The song is written by Darcy, Jimmy, Isaac Onchev, and Viktor Velinov during the BBB So Alive songwriting camp, and produced by Lisa Kida. The release follows an exciting period for me that has included support from Introducing and UK broadcasters, plus playlist support from Grammy, You, participation in the Ivors Academy and the YouTube Songwriting Camp in London, and receiving the BNR Top 20 Debut Award in Bulgaria. This is new from Darcy, a high-energy pop dance track. Let's see if we can crack out the dancing emojis for the third time on the show tonight in the YouTube comments. This is Delulu.
Flashing lights, people watching me, follow me around, story of my life. Can I have the night off? But I feel real cute in my high heel shoes, bothered by a paparazzi. said, hide it, we want you. Leave me alone. I'm just a normal girl, don't you know? I didn't choose this life on my own. Second illusion, what can I do? Delulu.
Delulu from Darcy. Do you know what, Darcy? I could see that fitting right in at the Eurovision Song Contest. Are Bulgaria involved in the Eurovision? I think they probably are. In fact, I think they might be coming back to be involved next year. I'm a bit of a Eurovision Song Contest fanatic. And whenever I tell anybody I think their music should be in the Eurovision Song Contest, it is meant as a compliment. That is Delulu from Darcy. Thank you very much for sending that track through to us.
You're listening to the New Music Generator with Tim Willett.
Okay, well, you're about to hear the screams all the way from Canada because here comes an exclusive play of the new single from Myopia. They've been regularly releasing tracks over the last few months, and this track is, they describe as their best work. The track represents some of the band's best work at detail, with intricate layers and driving drums and bass laying a strong foundation. The song is called Petal. It's about lusting after someone who is fresh and new in your life whilst battling self-hatred and poor self-care, with the awareness of the time it takes to better yourself. Producing this song was a very enjoyable time and is sure to catch the attention of a keen listener. Well, I am a keen listener, so let's see if it catches my attention. The band are playing at Coda on the 3rd of July, and that is when this track is released. It is brand new from Myopia. This is Petal.
You know what's really funny is it's basically just an impression of my granddad.
It's never like the movies, the one-star watch you've never seen. Got no direction, no sign of redemption, but that's just normal human beings, yeah. You're exactly what I would like to be in 5 more years. Your life's exciting, romantic and winding, and everybody calls you dear. The movies never show you directors making love appear. Well, I'm not that magic, no one is fantastic, or wasted waiting for the year. Forgive my obsession with this, but I can't even see something's making me hazy.
Do you know what? I really like that. It's a bit different to some of the other Myopia tracks that we've played on the show recently. There's a bit of the guitar line in there that reminds me of Nile Rodgers, which it's a little bit funky. I like that. I like the Nile Rodgers guitar towards the end there. That is brand new from Myopia. It's called Petal. It's not out for another week or so. 3rd of July is when you can stream it, and it follows hot on the heels of the other 3 Myopia tracks that they've released so far this year. 2, I think. 2 on the ground, wasn't it? The first one that we played back in February, and The Way They Go Down. There are music videos for both of those. I'm sure there'll be a music video for Petal at some point if Tom's got anything to do with it, and we look forward to having the premiere of the video in a few weeks' time, maybe.
To submit your music to the show, email an MP3 or WAV file to inbox@newmusicgenerator.com, ensuring you include a short biography and links to your social media.
All submissions from within our coverage area in East Anglia will be considered for airplay.
They will indeed. Now, we first played this track of the original version back in April. And now there is a remix of it by Orlando Avalon. This is Gabrielle Ornate. She says, I wanted to get in touch to share my new melodic tech house remix of my latest single, Sun and Moon, that was released on the 21st of June. The track blends driving club energy and emotive pop vocals with celestial themes for fans of Eli and Fur, Disclosure, John Summit, and Mark Knight. This is a remix of Gabrielle Ornate's Sun and Moon.
It's true, and they say, hold on,
New Music Generator.
Things don't seem the same as they used to be. I can feel it change as I walk this road of loneliness, shadowed by the looming trees, hit by the wind as I push onto the sea. And they try to tell me otherwise, when I'm about to cross the finish line and make it all back, make it all back. I could swear for a second everything was perfectly fine just minutes ago. Running from the present, things were much better back then. 'Cause we were both unemployed and we had nothing better to do. Sit around and waste our time, thinking we got nothing left to lose. Fall back into my arms 'cause I don't wanna lose you, but these times will never go on forever. Maybe I'm just way too blind to see the truth when I'm consumed by the thought of you. But can you really blame me when you're paralyzing me, oh baby? And we're talking about the way that it was, the day that it caused when we were falling out of love. And they try to tell me otherwise, when I'm about to cross the finish line and make it all back, make it all back. I could swear for a second everything was perfectly fine just minutes ago. Running from the present, things were much better back then. 'Cause we were both unemployed and we had nothing better to do. Sit around and waste our time, thinking we got nothing left to lose. Fall back into my arms 'cause I don't wanna lose you, but these times will never go on forever.
Two upbeat dancey songs back to back. That's from last week's playlist, Colchester's Kinless with Motion Blur, Gabriel Ornate, Sun and Moon, the Orlando Avalon remix. Another track from last week's playlist, new from Cambridgeshire indie group Hollow Waves, Close Me Down.
Trying to get along, I'm trying to find you out. You're trying to call my phone, but it's ringing out. You're trying to get along, I'm trying to find you out. You're trying to call my phone. I can find my feet on falling. I can find my feet on falling. I can find my feet on falling. You're begging me now, you're trying to calm me down, but I'm telling you no, I'm trying to shut you out. Now I'm cutting you off, 'cause I don't need you now. You're trying to get me back, close me down again, keep me quiet for days on end. If I'm there, if I'm not, if I'm all around, I'll be there in your mind when you hear that sound. So close me down again and again and again. And again and again.
Like that. Still waiting for the band to send me an actual copy of it. That's Hollow Waves and Close Me Down. Yeah, we'll send it today. Only got a few hours left, boys. Anyway, I find ways of getting hold of people's music, even if they don't send it to me. Thank you for taking the time to listen and to watch the show this evening. We're here for another 18 minutes or so. As I say, you can find a full chat listing on our social media, Instagram and Facebook. Give us a follow. And also follow us on YouTube, please. The next target is, 275 followers. That'll be nice. At New Music Generator on YouTube. And if you are watching or listening to the live show this evening, then you might want to carry on watching YouTube after 9 o'clock. And that is all I'm going to say on that topic here. Because it's a bit of a secret. Now, James White is a Essex and Cambridgeshire-based singer-songwriter. He has just released his new EP called How to Replace Anxiety with a Broken Heart. And taken from that EP is this track called Bonfire.
Disengaged, disillusioned, I'm running out of ways to convey my confusion. Out of time, the state of mind, running to a place far away from your kind. In and out, hear me shout, look into the heavens just to find a way out. 'Cause there's a bonfire coming, a bonfire coming, gonna burn these bridges down to the ground. 'Cause there's a bonfire coming, a bonfire coming, set alight this fire, gonna raise this town tonight. Estranged in self-destruction, the only mode I know when I'm out of options. Screaming out, burning out, I'm on my knees at the end of this route. Sick to death, nothing left, calling out the shit weighing on my chest. There's a bonfire coming, a bonfire coming, gonna burn these bridges down to the ground. 'Cause there's a bonfire coming, a bonfire coming, set alight this fire, gonna raise this town tonight.
Played a few tracks from James's EP over the last few months. That one we played back in May, that's the video for it if you're on YouTube. That's called Bonfire. I hope that wasn't an expensive guitar that he just destroyed on that video. There we go. That is James White, and the track is called Bonfire. We have one more new track that we've not played yet from this week's inbox. It comes from Tone Blanco, and this track is called Next Episode. It sounds like this.
I really developed the knack for making it worse. Yeah, I find trouble really easy, I ain't even gotta try. It could be something as simple as just looking in your eye. And then you play these games just to f*** my mind. The list goes on and on and on now. You panic, follow footsteps in the snow on your lunch break, writing poems, trying to figure out your woes. And then so I say, please don't say, please don't go. I'm moving on to my next episode. It's only an issue cause you're loving alone. There's a whole other side of me that you'll never know. Like my problem with letting go. Tasting my medicine, I'm sipping it slow. Come on. Sat here reflecting on the choice that I chose. Come on. It's a little different now you're loving alone. No problem with letting go. Come on. I'm near the void and I'm standing too close. Come on. Ain't a problem, I'm just gonna go.
That's very Block Party-esque for me. Like that. Tone Blanco, Next Episode. Available now to stream. I lied when I said we had one last new music track to play from the inbox we haven't played already, because we still have to play this from Cambridgeshire-based act Drowsy, who's releasing his first new track in over a year on the 26th of June, called Michelangelo. He says he's been on hiatus to focus on his career and mental health. The track features his good friend John on vocals and drums, who also produced the track. The track represents the start of a spiritual journey and opens my new album that continues the theme. The track was completed along with the rest of the album almost 2 years ago, but the time wasn't right to release, but now he says he thinks the time is right. Taking a more laid-back approach to music this time round, no release plan for other future tracks, but a diverse roster of what I would consider great songs, and I'll continue to release throughout the year. Well, it's nice to hear from you again, James. Thank you for getting in touch. This is Michelangelo from Drowsy.
Alright, back again. You know it's I'm back, like son and father, but not from a cave, but existential slaughter. What can I offer? I've got nothing on this man, 'cause he makes wine from water. Something something has unrenounced my sin. Let me lead you to the ground. And now you will forget what was found. Let me lead you to the ground. And now you will forget what was found.
Wowza. That takes us on a journey, doesn't it? Michelangelo from Drowsy. Available on the 26th of June. We're going to stay in Peterborough and play you this track from the Portland, who are playing a live gig in Peterborough this weekend. This is The Underside.
I realize I can find myself in going full time. And the note you left, I stuck it on my shelf, the underside. Oh, she likes the view from mine. Won't get up to see the sunrise. The crowds just roll on by. My window pane is all that stops the rain, and the sounds outside. Shouts and screams of those people out tonight. The days are getting longer. Maybe I start to see the light. I need to get new bed sheets. Oh, one makeup's left on mine. Well, I'm carrying her suitcase while vanilla fills my place. She smothers me in fire. Well, I love those orange rays with the rain and the sounds outside. Shouts and screams of the people out tonight. Days are getting longer. Maybe I start to question why. I don't know how I got home. Maybe I went too hard last night. Oh, she's telling me that she's waiting. Oh, that she's waiting for the day. But when I'd asked 6 months ago, she had something else to say. With the rain and the sounds outside. Shouts and screams of those people out tonight.
That is the Portland. The track is called The Underside. They're playing at 33 and a Third at Westgate Arcade in Peterborough this Friday night. Good support from Hyro and Bird Watching. If you're going along to that, have a good time. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'll leave you with Lost Without Cause. This is I Get That Now.
I get that now. I get it now. And it's colder in the spaces than the words you used to say. And it's clearer in the nighttime than the brightness of the day. And it's anger, and it's hatred, and I blow this all away if I could do. And I have to. We don't talk. From love to hate to nothing at all. I get that